We hope you enjoyed this as much as we did.
And we're always looking out for community members doing great things in 2K. So keep it up, because you never know, we might see you next season.
And remember, next week we'll have our 9th annual 2K TV Awards. You don't want to miss it.
Until then, enjoy the game, go get some wins. Don't lose like Team 2K TV and our coach over here. Go get some wins, go get some dubs. I believe in you.
Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got MP. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
MP's shot is good. And with this team, a bit of a curveball thrown their way today. Othella Ackman stepping away from his role as GM.
And the timing of it is all very odd. Usually don't see a mutual parting in the middle of the season. Could be nothing, but it seems like there's more to this story.
Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
Such great vision from Lonzo, and the best in the league always know they have options.
MP's gone 2 for 3 from deep. You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship, Brent.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
Now here's Griffin. He has 6. Here's Okongwu. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Ball.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Well, LaVine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
Griffin against MP. Hunter on the wing. Back to Griffin. The 3 ball. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
MP no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Hunter. And he buries his first look.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Okongwu, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist. I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
For Atlanta, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, B.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and you'll find the option that's open.
And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And the Bulls call time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Collins. Bay, he's checked in for Hunter. And Holiday subbed in for Griffin. From deep, MP drops in the three. MP's got 24 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
To the left wing. Johnson inside. Williams defending. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Team second. At the line for Atlanta, Jalen Johnson.
The first one falls. The Bulls making a switch here. Green is checked in. And Johnson drops them both. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Bulls.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Team first.
First free throw is good.
For the Bulls, number 27. At the line for two.
And both free throws good for MP. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. Pass to Holiday. Good D by MP. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's White. And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 31 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
That's good from Holiday on the assist from Young.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's MP from outside. The shot misses. Up in time. No good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't.
Please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Griffin is out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Griffin's got 12.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, down big, you got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step 1.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He had 63 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's MP. The offensive rebound. Vucevic finds MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Yeah, ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from three.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. And a change for the Bulls. Levine's checked in. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Hunter on the wing. Who poked away? Vucevic with a steal. And they're running. Levine with it. Guarded now by Holiday. MP, the pass to DeRozan. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Collins outside. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Griffin. Soft touch off the glass. Griffin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
From deep, MP. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Holiday.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to the wing. Pass to Griffin. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Uncovered. And there's another one for the Bulls.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Looking at last year, this opponent was a real challenge for them.
Atlanta making some changes here. Johnson. And so it's Chicago, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Hawks shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. And so in the game for the Bulls, MP is out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Levine in at the three. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Knocked away. And now the Bulls in transition. Ball with it. And it's Young picking him up. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Inside, here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
MP outside, fires from the wing. It's tipped, and they recover it. Count it. Good. DeRozan's gotten his third basket of the night.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Griffin outside. Back to Young. The kick to Hunter. 4 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Griffin's shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
MP. And got it. Another basket.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. Levine against Hunter. Pass to Griffin. Back to Collins. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
MP no good.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. But a national championship at the collegiate level is rarer than you think for an NBA player.
Well, it puts him in great company, and it's pretty much guaranteed proof of why everyone was so interested in his progress. He's a winner, and he's got tons of potential.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Okongwu out there with John Collins. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bey in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Oh, connects again.
3 points.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. To the middle. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And that's a nice pass from Bey, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
MP outside, lets the 3 fly, and again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. From deep 3-point range. Ball passes to MP. Here's DeRozan. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. DeRozan's got 12 points here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
MP against Hunter. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
The 3.
MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Hunter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team second.
Well, plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off and gets a trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3 ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Good. Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
3 points.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. Ball against Young. Inside. Here's Capella. No luck on that one. Nice D from Vucevic. Here's MP. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown.
Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, a break and play.
This crowd can do nothing but watch in awe. He has been spectacular.
His accuracy from behind the arc tonight has been tremendous, and he's looking like a sniper out there.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Here's Krejci, hounded by Ball. Pass to Krejci. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Here's Terry. Here's Dosunmu. Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dosunmu. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Johnson.
David Johnson, third person. Team first.
Now here's Ball, guarded closely. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Good game last night. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it, come on, man. One more. Let's go. Just like that.
I got you quiet real quick.
Huddle up, gentlemen. Great win last night. Don't expect our road to get any easier, though. We need to stay focused today so that we can go out there and keep this positive streak going. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. Let's get on the baseline and work on filling the lanes better and getting the ball to the middle of the floor. great practice today. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. Come on.
We almost getting ready. Keep moving. Shot! Hey, right here.
I see you.
Again.
Oh, you done? You done?
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Trifecta, baby. We're being ready. We're waiting your team. Good shot. You got me. All right, now move around. All day, baby. Give me that. With the foul. 3 of them, baby. It's training. Hey. Trifecta, baby. 99. Get ready for some.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true selves.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Brunson finds quickly. Fires at the elbow. The shot, no good. And here are the Bulls now. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Well, the danger factor that DeMar DeRozan adds on the offensive end is huge. He puts a ton of pressure on the defense.
Here's quickly, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. MP against Quickly, and the whistle blows. Is going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here's Barrett. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. New York needs to get off a shot.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Now, here's Barrett. Quickly the pass to Randall. It's tipped and stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And the shot goes down.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Runs in the pass to Quickly. Shot to stop the run. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence the crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Robinson following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And it's Quickly missing.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's 9 points for MP.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
There it finds Randall. To get open is Robinson. New York, no good that time either. The three from MP. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got his third assist on the night. Knicks trail by 19. New York calls timeout.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock for your Chicago Bulls.
And the Bulls with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
Substitution on the court.
Tries a three off the inbound. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 18 points. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got R.J. Barrett. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Toppin in at the 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks lit up the floor. He ended the game with 68 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Barrett the pass to Robinson. Shoots over Vucevic, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Barrett with the ball. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Toppin. Back to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob to the hoop. Can't finish off the lob.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And there's the pass to Quickley. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. To the left side wing. Brunson against MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on DeRozan.
Clearly a foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from the Bulls?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Javonte Green, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Zach LaVine. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Hart with it. Passes to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Caruso grabs the miss. And Chicago shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. MP, that's for 2. And it's good off the back rim and in. MP's got 36.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. So for the Bulls, Andre Drummond comes in for Vucevic, and it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Knicks, Grimes is checked in, and it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Robinson against MP. Robinson down low. Green with the block. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
They've got MP. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. LaVine in style.
New York shooting a pretty sorry 29% for the floor here. Barrett wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
LaVine dishes to MP. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. MP's got 47 points.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by MP. Bulls. Rose passes to Grimes. And here is Hart. Outside Rose. Randall outside. Over Williams. Shot clock at 5. And the Knicks miss again.
And this is a shot he can definitely make. And the defense not effective.
And again.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, GA, you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been best.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bulls out front, running away with it. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Rose. Hartenstein is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Twice on the pipe. Send it back, Andre Drummond.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Williams kicks to Green. Sweet little floater. Green's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The pass to Roby. Wide open look. The shot will not fall. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. So for the... For Chicago, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Over Green. New York missing again. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition, yet the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
34 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Good, another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Brunson. There's 21 seconds left in the game. The 3 from MP connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
The 3 from MP. Good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV. We are getting close to the end of the season. In fact, next week we will be honoring many of you with our 2K TV awards, and that also means it's our season finale.
Every season of NBA 2K TV gets better and better, but this season, particularly for us, was so much fun. Whether we were interviewing some of you on the show, jumping on the courts and facing off against you, or jumping on the sticks with you, we were able to meet and connect with so many amazing people from the NBA 2K community.
So we decided, let's throw a wrap party and invite some of the community members back on the show.
To do what we love best, play some NBA 2K.
We are calling it our 2K TV virtual wrap party, so let's get this party started. And first,
well, when you get to the middle of the season like we are now, are you still experimenting with your game as a player, RJ?
Yeah, there's always room for improvement. One thing that I tell people is that if you start working on something at the beginning of the season, by the end of the season, it could be a part of your game. So you're just always looking to refine your skill and your craft.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Here's Randall. Really had his troubles in the loss to Chicago. He just couldn't find his rhythm. Here's Grimes, covered by MP. Here's Barrett. That one a little long. Chicago with the ball. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Outside Brunson.
Bulls foul. Number 27. First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Grimes. DeRozan against Randall. Brunson with it. Just 5 to shoot. Over ball.
The focus ball brings to his defense is admirable. He doesn't let himself get distracted from covering his guy. Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Barrett, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. With a 9-footer, there's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Here's Grimes. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Randall. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Brad.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Now here's Robinson. Here's Brunson. Pass to Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. 3-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Barrett passes to Randall.
2 minutes.
To the inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a...
Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound. And he sinks out, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 8.
You look around the league at possible all-star selections. MP has made a pretty good case for himself.
I agree, and Grant, you have to think the momentum is there for MP to be an all-star. At the very least, you think he has to warrant consideration. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's MP, and it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored 68 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter. Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Now here's Brunson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Throw it down on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Brad, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Chicago has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Sinks the tray. MP's got 20.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Pass to Grimes. Now Barrett. Uses the glass on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close.
And again for 3.
And all season long, he has been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to the third most three-pointers in a single season. Now here's Randall. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson finds Toppin. Offensive rebound. And that one's good for Brunson.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 for 9 here in the second. From deep, MP. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well. Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Ball. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Toppin. Hart comes in for Barrett. Quickly is checked in for Grimes. And it's Derrick Rose in for Brunson. Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
And here's MP from outside. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
Now here's Rose. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Randall, the pass to Rose. Here's Hart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Patrick Williams.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First team foul. Shooting for New York, Josh Hart. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. Green's checked in for Zach LaVine. And both free throws good for Hart. Chicago shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. MP way outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Randall, the pass to Rose. Baseline jumper. And again, the Knicks missing. MP outside. Good! Another from 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. And so it's Chicago cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis. And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most made threes in a season. Pass to Barrett. Fires the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night from deep. MP. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. The Knicks shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Outside Brunson. Now here's Randall. Over MP. Randall, good. Randall's got 5.
I know what they say. Defense wins. Championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Over MP. Randle with it. And he drops it in from the low post. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, nice play by Randle. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
LaVine passes to Vucevic. And here's MP from outside. The shot no good. So New York will take it the other way now.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Pass to Randle. Randle draws the double. Lays it up and banks it in. Randle's got 6 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
From deep, MP. And good! There's another!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And he lobs it up top. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Ball finds MP. Got a hand on it. Randall with it. He's picked up by Levine. 2 points. That one goes.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Grimes.
2 minutes.
Now here's Randall, defended by DeRozan. Here's Grimes. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. MP, the pass to Vucevic. And here's Levine. MP with it. Brunson defending. MP shot is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Brunson passes to Randall. Shoots from the line. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to MP. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to MP. DeRozan's got 6.
Working to find the high percentage look. DeRozan makes sure he converts.
59 seconds left in the third quarter here. Barrett against Levine. Barrett can't hit.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
MP, that was good.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Grimes. They need this. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Brunson against ball. Pass to MP. From deep. No good there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And we reach the... So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Great game. Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going. Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Get off my court!
Finishing around the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
Let's go. Gear up. We good. Keep doing this.
3 of them, baby. You're like money in the bank. All day, baby.
And one. Threes all day, baby. Oh, what's up now, huh? What's up?
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then it's MP. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now, here's Ball. Down low, here's LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the pass to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by LaVine. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy and energy is execution.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Count it.
Well, the fifth time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you can tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ball kicks to MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Alexander Walker passes to Conley. 11 feet away. DeRozan with the rebound.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
That one goes. Count it.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Alexander Walker. His last outing, 16 points for him. And DeRozan sends it back.
Anytime DeRozan can come up for the block, gets the whole team energized. He's only 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into some kind of rhythm.
Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got his third bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Prince out there with Reed. Then it's Conley, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Alexander Walker in a 2-guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Back to Conley. Now Gobert Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He picked up 58 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 19.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Feeds it to Gobert. Good. Gobert's got 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight. Passes it to Alexander Walker. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Conley with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Ball.
Ball's size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
A nice shot by MP.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Alexander Walker.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
MP outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. Anderson comes in for Taurean Prince. Rivers, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. Anderson against Williams. Anderson can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Yep, it counts.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Pass to Noel. Dishes it to Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here. After one half, it hasn't even been close.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 47, the Bulls 54.
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helps if they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. MP is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic, then it's DeRozan, and it's Levine, and at the small forward position. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Levine against Prince. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Prince. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Outside, Ball. MP, that's for two. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Minnesota shooting a pretty low, 34% thus far. Stolen by Levine. Ball with the bucket.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Prince outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Ball against Conley. It's Prince on the wing. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Whistle blows if that's going to be a travel. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some... We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then it's Conley, and it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's MP. It's good.
Number 27.
MP's got 43 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conference. They're swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And it's Conley penetrating. Towns, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And got it. Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Conley kicks to Anderson. Pass to Towns. Inside over Williams. Towns with the bucket.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Bulls.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Outside, Towns. Off target from three-point range. The three from MP. Connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Buckets!
Hey, man. Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. You got him. You got him.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
And in this game, we've got talented centers, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the bigs versus bigs. It's a game within a game between the big fellas. They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's MP in at the 2-guard. The three is up. And again for three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
It's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Here's Love. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Down low. LaVine, good.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Now here's Butler. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Oladipo outside. From deep. Can't get it to drop, and it's Chicago the other way. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. MP finds Vucevic from deep. MP, and again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Butler passes to Oladipo. Here's Love. Pass to Adebayo. Buries it down low. Adebayo's got 8.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think, good! Another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season. To the inside. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And how about Kevin Love showing he can get above the rim when he wants to.
A nice shot by MP.
He's off to a fantastic start.
The Heat have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Your Miami Heat dancers.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Yurt Sevens checked in for Adebayo. Zeller comes in for Love. Martin, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Vincent is subbed in for Oladipo. Levine against Martin. Back to Vincent. From outside the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Here's Lowry, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I love the leadership Lowry offers. It's very valuable. A great role model for his younger teammates.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Green's checked in for Levine. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Breaking into an All-Star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, B.A.
Connects again from distance.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember. Pass to Martin. Back to Vincent. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so here is Chicago, a 12-point game. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat, came out with a victory.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Buries it from 3.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Bulls foul. Number 27. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. 2.
Both free throws good from Lowry.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Bulls up 19. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get live.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Victor Oladipo is out there with Gabe Vincent, and it's Martin in at the three. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He added 55 points and was on point from deep. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, B.A., as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role. It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Pass to Martin. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Vincent. And Vucevic with the block.
Vucevic is so long, he's tough to get a shot over.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Heat making a switch here. Love's checked in. And so it's Chicago up 20.
That's the end of the first half. For the score, your Miami Heat 42, the Bulls 67.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Chicago with the ball. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the third stop of this four-game trip. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball. Then it's MP. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And they pick up two.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Butler passes to Oladipo. Here's Love, covered by MP. The shake. And it's Love laying it in. Love's got his second bucket on the night.
If your goal is to create a high percentage look, get it to Love in the painted area. From there, he'll usually make the right decision.
And here are the Heat now.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down. Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to DeRozan. And here's Ball. MP way outside. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Butler. Now Oladipo fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Here's MP. That one falls.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Inside. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Vincent's checked in for Miami. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Pass to Vincent. Love with the ball. Looking to win the run. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP, that was good.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Miami shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Lowry outside. Adebayo against MP. Second chance shot. And Adebayo finishes inside. Adebayo's got 12.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
MP. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And here's Butler outside. Rebound by the Bulls. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
And the Heat with some changes. Yurt Sevens checked in for Love. And it's Martin in for Jimmy Butler. And the Bulls also making it. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. Pass to Vincent. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And here's Adebayo, defended by DeRozan. Shot clock at 3. And again, the Heat missing. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Their defense is only allowed. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Hits the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives.
And the only thing that can slow down his 3-point onslaught, a break and play.
This crowd can do nothing but watch in awe. He has been spectacular.
Man, oh man, he's putting on a show. This may be the best long-range shooting display I have ever seen.
The Heat making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for MP. Pass to Yurt 7. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Grant Hill.